What up, what up? Welcome to the Railcast. This your host, DJ Rail Life. Here with TJ Tall. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Tall 305 in the house?
TJ, what's up, man? Crazy. What's up with that? What kind of look was that?
I don't know, man.
What's going on, man?
You threw me off with the Tall
Mr.
305 in the
Lover
house.
Boy.
Lover boy, man. What's going on, man? How your week going, man? Came in kind of sad. What's going on? We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, man. What's happening?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
You quiet over there, isolated.
How's your week going? How y'all week going, man?
My week going good, man.
Good. What's up? TJ, what's up, man? How's your week?
We going pretty swell. You know, we trying to get ready for this work week for me. These 3 days, you know, slow motion.
Okay. That's good to hear, fellas. All right. Yeah, what you doing now, man? You're on the phone.
You trying to get Facebook Live or something turned up.
All right, man. And I want to thank everybody, all the YouTube listeners, everybody on Spotify, people on Anchor. Again, if you haven't joined the YouTube page, subscribe to it. And you hit the when you subscribe to it, you will get a notification every time the podcast is updated. Also on Spotify and also on Anchor as well. So what do you guys want to discuss first?
Let's talk about the R. Kelly situation.
Okay, what about it? It seems like we talk about this guy every week now.
Well, you know, he's in the limelight right now. You know, the pressure's on him.
Did you guys
You know, he's back in jail again.
right? Did you guys see the interview yesterday?
No, I
With
didn't
Gail?
watch it.
No?
No.
You guys ain't seen the clips of
I've
it?
seen clips.
What did you think of it?
You sound guilty.
He does?
Yeah, you sound guilty.
Why is that?
Yeah, like a little kid, you doing a temper tantrum on television.
Well, I don't think that's sounding guilty. I just think that he's trying to express his feelings. You know, we as consumers think that, you know, whatever we hear is the truth. We don't know exactly if it's the truth or not.
You know you caught a lot of heat.
Yeah, I know I did.
For R. Kelly.
I did.
So you think he's not guilty? You still do? Even with all the evidence presented? The tape from 20 years ago,
Yep.
the documentary, I won't say the documentary is 100% true.
It's not true.
Not 100% true.
Maybe 20% true. The rest of the stuff is fabricated. You know, they doing it to make money.
So what did you think when he got up? You know, Tasha, what's up? What's up, IG Live? What did you think when he got up, you know, yelling and crying at Gail? Did you see that part of the interview? No. You didn't, so I can't even
I
discuss.
didn't watch any of it.
Did you see that part?
Yeah, he got up crying and yelling because I guess out of frustration because he's trying to
Expressing his feelings.
expressing his feelings that he's innocent. But if you making tapes, you're making new tapes that nobody haven't seen, but he's making new tapes.
It's a new tape that came out.
Showing that you're doing the same thing. Now you're trying to prove to the world that you're innocent, but you have
Well,
a problem recording it.
How's it a new tape, but ain't nobody see it?
It's a new tape.
They haven't.
They're not going to display it like that.
Yeah.
You know they're not going to do
I
that.
guess they're only going to use it in court. They're not going to make the same mistake like they did,
Yeah.
you know, putting out like last time and everybody was selling the tape. Mm-hmm. The bootleg man had the tape on the corner. You know, they're not going to, you know, do this time, so they're going to present it in court. But you still think he's innocent,
Yep.
even with all those facts.
Yep. I'm going to ride with him.
You gonna ride with him?
Yep.
You still gonna listen to Bum and Grind?
Yep.
So did you see the second
Well, and
part?
all.
Did you see the second part today?
No, I didn't watch none of it.
You didn't see any of it?
I ain't see the second part, but
Well, the second part, that's one of the parts you're looking at online now. But the two girls that he lived with came out and said basically everything is a lie. One of the girls is blaming their parents.
okay.
Basically saying they're trying to get money from R. Kelly.
Like most of them are.
Yeah, some of them probably
Most of them
are. Some of them
Most
probably
of them
are.
are. If R. Kelly was a poor R&B singer, they wouldn't be talking about this.
But if you watch this interview with these two girls, they look brainwashed, man.
I don't know how you can brainwash a adult. I don't understand that. Maybe a kid, yeah.
She was 17. She's 21 now. They're 21 and 22. They was 17 when it started. So you don't see a 17-year-old being brainwashed?
No.
Are you
That's
serious?
a legal age in Chicago, so, you know.
Yeah, we talked about that before. You know, Todd got tight about it.
So,
Yeah, they 17 legally in that state, but
Exactly.
mentally, you're still a child.
I understand that, but hey, you can't go to jail for that.
So And basically, the two girls were saying, they're the two girlfriends, and they're not any other harm, and don't believe, all the stuff that's going on. TJ, did you see that part that you're looking at now?
No, I didn't see that part.
So what do you think about that? I need you to get in the game.
About what? About that?
He's in the game, bro.
About what?
He's sitting on the court side of his uniform still on. The warm up, man.
Yeah, the warm up still on.
Get in the game. How do you feel about that? Them saying that they're not being brainwashed. One of the girls blaming their parents, saying that they're trying to get money from R. Kelly, and everything they're saying about him is not true. They're comfortable. They're in a good place. Blah blah blah. What do you think about that?
Well, they probably not lying. They probably trying to get money, but like I said,
he doesn't have any money.
He have the money, but the track record speaks for itself. I don't care what you say. Anybody can say anything with their tongue, but your actions speak louder than your words. So the stuff that you're doing on video or you can tell if you did it in your past still. If you still doing the same thing that you did in your past, it still doesn't matter.
We don't know if he's still doing it. All that stuff is old.
Well, nobody's not going to do the same thing like Michael Jackson. Nobody didn't know what he was doing.
Well,
so you had no video. So just like I say, dang, Terry, you a stealer. And before your girl met you, I said, Terry steal.
He's a steal?
I'm saying he's a steal. Say he's a steal, right?
Oh, okay.
But let me put it like this. Let me raise you one.
Don't point at me.
Let me raise you one.
I don't steal.
So, this guy ain't no good, whatever, or this girl ain't no good, right? But by word of mouth, I'm saying this, but I ain't gonna believe it. I ain't gonna believe it till something happened. I ain't gonna believe it till something happened. Then when I see it, then that's when I'm gonna believe it. So the same thing with R. Kelly. I guess everybody got to see it just to believe it. But now he's gonna go off word of mouth where everybody keeps saying.
But the tape is there. The tape been there for 20 years.
Yeah, but not like he said. How you know?
Did you see the tape?
Ain't no tape, so he could be innocent.
It was him, dog.
You know it's the man.
It was him. So after CBS put out the interview with Robert, he got arrested, I believe today, for lack of child support payments, $160,000, I believe. $161,000. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that he only has he's trying to make a payment plan, and I think they're keeping him in jail until he makes those full payments.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So, but yeah, both of the clips that they put out yesterday and today, he's crying. He's and then social media been killing him.
I'm reading this article said that R. Kelly didn't know that he was going on. He was going on. R. Kelly 52 revealed that he went to the bank for the first time 3 weeks ago and learned that he had just $350,000 in his account, but could not use it for bills because it was being moved to a new account.
Yeah, he did say that, and the bank was Bank of America. He said that was the first time he's ever been to a bank, because other people had access to his bank, so that's why he is in financial problems. Mm-hmm. Also, probably, he can't read, so probably signed bad deals. Publishing probably go to somebody else, so that's all on him. But that ain't got nothing to do with as far as him, being a nasty dude. So
yeah, and with child support and everything. So that's
He cried. Cried again about his wife, saying how could she's trying to damage him, and he just wants to be a father to his kids. How can he work when she's trying to destroy him? That's the kind of stuff he was yelling out and crying. So, but you still gonna listen to his music?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And he's gonna get jumped by a bunch of angry black women.
That's all right.
You gotta take care of his kids. That's what he was saying.
So what do you think? I mean, we've been talking about this dude for like 4 weeks straight. What do you think the outcome is going to be for Mr. Robert Kelly?
He would be set free.
You really think so?
Yep.
You talking crazy now? I don't know what you're
drinking.
What I think. You don't believe half the stuff you say.
I believe he's gonna be set free.
What up? You think so?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why y'all think he's gonna be set free?
Not enough evidence on him.
I think they ain't gonna have enough evidence. That's why I think too.
Even with the new tape.
Even with the new tape,
they're not gonna get that tape up because it's been there before.
It's not gonna be enough evidence. They had to do something to get the people off their back. The city of Chicago, they had to do something. Arrest the man, cause some problems to him, and then let him free, just to prove to them that he took action. Yeah. He was found not guilty, and there's nothing they can do.
Now you know they don't. Now you know they don't give us too many chances. And this has been going on for 20-something years.
The same thing with OJ.
And see what happened. What happened the second time?
They did something. They trying to get him. They trying to get him in.
No, they got him. They locked him
trying
up.
Trying to arrest OJ for anything.
But that's my point. Well, you can't go in there trying to steal your stuff back. You can't go in there with some goons and try to get your stuff that was taken from you.
Yeah.
You can't do that. But my point is, good job, Jamal. You got us live. That's what's up. My point is that you can't be given, especially as a black man, you can't be given too many chances.
Yeah.
And get away with it. You know, a lot of people were mad with OJ because they felt like he got away with murdering Nicole Simpson and the other guy.
OJ got away. Like I say, they gonna hit try to after this. I won't be surprised. R. Kelly walked and they try to hit him again with something else.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting away this time. But also, you mentioned his name earlier. Did you guys watch the Michael Jackson
No.
Documentary?
No.
You, TJ?
No, I seen it on my online. Like I sent you with the kid with that interview saying Michael Jackson was touching on him.
Okay.
Now, can that be? I mean,
my thing is
anything could be. Anything
why
could
are
be.
we even talking about this and the man is dead? What
But they
That's
gonna
my
keep
point.
bringing that up.
no action
Why?
can be taken.
Yeah, he's dead. So even hypothetically
There's plenty
speaking,
action could be taken.
like what?
Like
you
what?
gonna arrest him?
You gonna go to jail? You gonna go to
You
jail?
gonna take the prison? Michael, get up out the grave, man. Come on.
You gonna take his money?
Time to go to jail. Come on, Michael, get out the grave.
Who's gonna suffer from Michael's money? Nobody.
Bring your glove with you. Get out the jail. Come on, get out the dirt. I mean, going to jail.
What could happen to him?
Okay, so
What could happen to Michael Jackson?
Yeah, what can they do?
Okay,
He's gone.
y'all done?
Oh yeah, what could happen to Michael
Yeah,
Jackson?
done?
Tell me.
Let's go on.
Okay,
Little
so
boy.
okay, so for you know that they interviewed his brothers,
Okay.
and all they were saying is that what they trying to slander the man's name and trying to get money. They trying to get money.
You can't
from
touch
Michael
his
Jackson.
estate. You can't touch his estate.
But you can't touch it. Okay, but at the same time, this is what they were saying. They trying to get money. That's all they trying to do, get money.
I agree.
You can't do nothing.
These people, if something really happened, you would have said something while he was still alive.
Yep.
You wait till the man dead, and then some of these kids, well, they're not kids, they're adults. They already came out and said that they was forced to say this to get money. And a lot of times he had to make settlements so it could be over with.
Yeah.
Just like R. Kelly
So we don't
did.
slander his name.
No, I mean, you have two different kinds of people. You have people that say, you know what, I got it, I did it, let's just get this over with. Mm-hmm. Or you have people that say, you know what, you have three different kinds.
Okay.
You have somebody say, you know what, I ain't gonna give you a dime, I ain't do it, whatever. Mm-hmm. Then you have people that are like, you know what, I'm tired of this dragging along. This is messing up my name, my reputation. Just here, take it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have those are three kinds of people. Michael Jackson is probably that guy. You know what? I got it. I'm tired of it. Here, just take it. But to go up to somebody that's dead, this is an obvious attempt to tarnish one of our heroes again.
Okay.
Him. You already said Prince is a drug user. You got Bill up out of here. He messed with girls and put stuff in their drinks 40 years ago. He's in jail. Like, that's, to me, this is another attempt. And your friend Oprah. Well, how do you feel about Oprah hosting this?
I didn't even see that.
I didn't see it either, but she hosted it. Like, what do you think about Oprah?
I think that's a good look for her.
You think so?
She putting it on her network. Yeah, it draws viewers.
It was on HBO.
That's why I said if it's on her network, it draws viewers. But since it's on HBO, I really don't know. I didn't watch it, so
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't want to take part of it. Y'all dancing around it. I never really liked Oprah that much. The women gonna not like me for it, but this adds on to the type of stuff she does. She said Michael Jackson was a friend, and that's how you do friends. What's the point of hosting this if this is your friend? She did the same thing when she built a school out in Africa. She built a school only for girls.
Yep.
What about the boys there too? So the boys don't go to school?
Nope.
You did the same. Then she did it again, talking bad about the rappers.
Okay.
Talked about them bad. When the network came on, it tanked. It did bad. Who did she call?
The rappers.
Exactly. Who did she do an interview in Marcy Projects with?
Jay-Z.
Thank you. So I don't like Oprah. She's trash.
Agree.
She's trash. But what else y'all want to get into, man?
Go ahead, TJ.
Boy, y'all need to drink, man.
I'm turned up. He's
Big
sleeping.
bro, what up?
You turned up.
You turned down, man.
Yeah, I'll turn down.
What else y'all want to get into, man?
I want to get into this.
Why are you looking at that, man?
I want to get into this.
You see what you looking at?
This character called Momo.
Why are we talking about this?
I have no idea.
Y'all don't know what this is?
We know what it is, man.
Is it? You don't gotta talk about it. You don't want to.
What about it? Go ahead.
It's called Momo. It's called a Momo challenge. With this thing, I guess this Chinese doll, whatever that they found on YouTube. That this Momo character challenged, kids to, hit her up or hit this character up on the WhatsApp app, and Momo would challenge them to do something bad or kill themselves, stuff like that.
It was not just WhatsApp. It was on YouTube.
YouTube too.
If kids typed in Peppa Pig, that would pop up. But what's your take on that?
No, I mean, that's something serious that, how we need to monitor our kids while they're online, because this is going viral, and which I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So if you had a child who was looking at this stuff, and you wonder why your child thinking like this or acting like this way, you get influenced online by the internet.
My thing was, you're right. You definitely gotta watch your kids and see what they're looking at online or social media. Period. My issue, besides the content of it, why did it take so long for YouTube to? I don't know if they even took it off. But if it's still on, I don't know why YouTube still has it on.
Yeah, they should take that off.
And if it's off, why did it take them to take it off? I don't get it. Usually YouTube is real fast when it comes to inappropriate stuff. They'll take something off in the heartbeat. So I don't understand this, but yeah, I definitely knew about this and told people about it. Who had kids, so
But I don't know if she's this character or whatever is doing it online. Maybe it's doing it through the WhatsApp app, like actually going back and forth through text messaging on the WhatsApp app, telling them to do stuff.
But as you see, like I said, it wasn't just WhatsApp app. It was also on YouTube. If you typed in anything as far as Peppa Pig or Fortnite, it will come up.
Yeah, and
so it was all over. Because you got to think about it. More kids get on YouTube than they do WhatsApp app.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know until looking at this article that it was on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp app, yeah, it was on the WhatsApp app.
Yeah, but
you out there, y'all just keep monitoring y'all kids.
You should be monitoring your kids on a regular basis anyway. It really shouldn't take something like this. Like these days,
yeah,
kids have electronic devices. Kids are real sneaky. We all was kids before, and there's a lot of crazy people out there. So you parents should get off the phone and check your kids' phone. How about that?
Don't give them no space, because each time I don't give my kids their space.
All right, so just parents just be on the lookout, for things like this and talk to your kids constantly. So, what was the name of that thing? Momo?
Momo.
Okay, that's okay. Momo.
All right, let's talk about LeBron James and he passing MJ in scoring.
Okay.
Yesterday. So how you feel about that, Tall?
Well, I really don't care about.
Since his name is Tall.
Yeah, I know. I don't really care about those accolades. My thing is, it's all about winning championship. You can say you got a scoring title and all this. I mean, you leading in points and all this stuff. But if you don't win a title, what's the point of talking about it? Like Karl Malone and John Stockton. Mm-hmm. They're the best duos. But they ain't win no championship.
But
they're still gonna be in conversation. But they got I think the top 10 in points, the top 5 in assists.
Yeah, I think Stockton is number 1 in assists. Karl Malone might be number 2 in scoring.
Number 2 in scoring.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
But
number 2 and Kobe's number 3.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But they don't have a championship.
Well, I mean, he ran into Jordan. That's what really stopped him from a championship. So, I mean, yes, you're right. It's all about titles and championships. But
when they see you later on in your future, I mean, in your past, they say, how many championships you got? They don't say, you're top 3 in scoring.
Well, you know what though? That championship thing is kind of is a little overrated.
Why you say that?
Because if we're gonna, it's too much. If we're gonna talk about titles, hell, talk about Robert Horry. He got 7.
Yeah.
So is he one of the best players?
I don't consider him one of the best players. I just think he plays a major role in the team.
But he got 7 titles.
Yeah, that's why I say he plays a major role. He won with the Spurs and the Rockets.
And he got more titles than Jordan. So is he better than Jordan?
No.
Like I think titles are very important, but I think we put too much into it.
So what do you think is important? Scoring?
No, of course titles are better, but we're putting way too much into titles. Like it's other things as well. Like you can't discredit Stockton and Malone because they ain't win the title. To be the second leading scorer, that's not easy.
No, it's not.
To lead the league in the history and assists, that's not easy.
No.
Kareem is number one in scoring, and nobody talks about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got rings. He got 5.
Yeah.
So it's like we put too much into it. Like it's like if you ain't win any titles, you don't matter.
Yeah, I truly agree with that.
And I don't because Patrick Ewing was a great player. Charles Barkley was a great player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't discredit these guys because they ain't win a title.
I think Charles Barkley is a different type of player. I just think Charles Barkley demand the ball 90% of the time.
It don't matter. He still was great.
Yeah, that's why he didn't win a title.
No, he didn't win because he ran against Jordan too.
Like Sean Kemp running. Sean Kemp won the title.
He ran against Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, if Jordan wasn't there, Barkley definitely would have won that year when he was with Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't discredit
They also
players.
would have won when they was at Houston. When Barkley was at Houston.
You see what I'm saying? Like things happen. Like I think
No, he went to Houston or he went to Portland. One of them he went to.
No, he went to Houston.
Yeah.
I think what LeBron did is great. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he's a poor kid from Akron, from the projects. He looked up to Mike. He had never thought in a million years that him making it, to the NBA, let alone beating, passing Jordan and scoring. Like that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's great. I just, as a Laker fan, I kind of don't care at the same time because
All three of us are Laker
Yeah.
fans.
So I'm pissed off about that. So it was like, good.
What do you think the Lakers' issue is?
TJ, what are you looking
Lack
at?
of defense.
Oh, really? National Enquirer? What
What are you doing?
What's going on? You looking at Scott Bale?
Yeah.
Charles in charge?
What are you looking at?
What's going on, man?
The Lakers' issue was, I think, it's a lack of defense.
That's part of it.
I'm literally watching. Like, I don't even want to talk about my Lakers. I'm just upset.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because I'll talk about them. Like they suck. The defense is trash. We were 5th in the West when LeBron was healthy. He gets hurt. He's trash. He comes back with trash. Everybody's to blame, including him. I didn't want him. I was happy when we got him, but I felt like it would take away from the young talent that we got.
It did.
You know what I mean?
Because I think last year we won more games without him than this year.
It looks that way. I blame LeBron. I blame Magic for picking Lonzo Ball at number 2.
Yep.
It's time for a new coach. Bill Walton is not the answer. You need somebody with discipline. And you can see that last night when Rondo was sitting with the fans. Like Jerry Salone or Pop wouldn't tolerate that, or Pat Riley.
Nope.
No.
So they lack discipline. So those are the issues, man. No defense. There's no discipline. And once those trade talks came, those young boys, they're not mentally, they're not there no more. You got to remember, these boys 3 years ago, they was in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, so we stink right now. As great as accomplishment that was, we suck. I can't even watch their games, man. We don't deserve to make the playoffs, and we won't make it.
Not at all.
Yeah. Like, we out of it, man. You losing to the Knicks and the Cavs and the Hawks.
Phoenix.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Yeah, I think we're like number 12.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man.
So I was hit with a question.
Uh-oh. You got to watch this guy with these questions, man.
I was hit with a question,
It's
right?
1 + 1 2. You know what I'm saying? These are crazy questions.
So the question was this right here.
Why is this guy wet?
If, say, you dating the girl for, let's say, 3 years, right?
Okay.
And you meet this young lady, right? And this young lady say, look, I want to have your baby, but I don't want to have no attachment with you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do this, I give you $30 million to cheat with me.
Does this come from a Tyler Perry movie?
No, it's not a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, okay.
But she just wants your sperm so she can have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
But you be dating another girl. You be dating your girl for 3 years.
Okay.
But after you get her pregnant, she said you can't see the baby or nothing. She just want you like a sperm donor.
Basically.
But she give you $30 million.
Okay.
Hello, wait a minute.
You better do it.
So this is the question: is would you do it? Would you cheat on your girl would you cheat on your girl? Would you cheat on your girl with that for $30 million?
Yep.
Why would you do it?
Hold up. Will she know though?
Yeah, your girl gonna know.
Oh, she knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you? See?
Why?
Yeah.
She approved it. Say, give me that money.
So you'll sleep with the girl.
I just told you, you gonna have to say.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta elaborate though, man.
Yeah,
I'll do it. Yeah. Elaborate.
You'll sleep with the girl.
Why would you do it?
For $30 million.
For the $30 million. Simple as that.
You can't see your child, nothing. You don't see you don't know it's a boy or girl, nothing. You just know she's pregnant.
$30 million.
$30 million.
Yeah.
Out the door.
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't want to spend no time with your child, nothing.
Bastard.
What would you do, Rick?
Man, the check gotta clear first. You know what I'm saying? And it's a go. The check gotta clear first, man. Matter of fact, I don't even want no check. I want all cash, man.
Okay.
All cash, man. Check my bounce. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'll let mom know too. Hey, listen, man.
Somebody approached me today. This woman approached
$30 million?
for $30 million.
Get the hell out of here, man. Why are you still here? Why are we here? We need to have better equipment then. You know what I'm saying?
So how would you explain it to your girl for 3? You've been dating for 3 years.
But you said she know about it.
No, I'm saying how would you explain that to her?
Hey, listen, man. We got a situation.
Babe, we got $30 million. We're good.
Bam, there you go.
That's it.
I'm going with Chris.
So you think she'll go with it,
babe? $30 million. That's all you gotta say.
So all right, how about you was married for 3 years?
Why you changing up the question?
I'm asking the question.
Go all over the place with the same question.
How are you was married?
It's gonna be. What if you divorced?
Yeah.
No, I don't do. But how are you was married? Would you do that if you was married?
Yeah, man.
You still do it when you was married.
You know what kind of life you can provide with $30 million?
I'm saying. So if you was married, you won't care if your husband cheated.
Not for $30 million.
But not for $30 million?
Just make sure it's in our shared bank accounts.
Hello. What about you? Would you do it?
If I was married, no, I won't do
It's
it.
a one-time thing, right? You knock her up and that's it.
So, but how about you? How about she don't get pregnant the first time?
Now you gotta make sure that listen. You gotta make sure you take some fiber, some vitamin D, whatever you need.
But how it don't happen the first time?
Listen, you get you a blue diamond. Make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? You go to work. Make sure you all the way up. You know what I mean? Like this is one shot deal. That's it.
That's it.
Plus time. Mm-hmm. That's it. Jordan at the free throw line. That's it. So somebody, why are we still here if you got that proposition then?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that why you came in here? Because you said that to your girl? Is she mad at you? That's why you came in on set?
No, it was a question.
It makes sense.
It was a question. If I was married, I won't. How much money? I won't do it.
You want to do it?
Nah.
Then she'll be mad at you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Then what if your girl be like, I'm divorcing you because you should have took that money.
It's fine.
Money in your hand. They got briefcases of money, bags of money. You want to do it one night?
Nah, I won't do that. I won't do that because I know some women like, you need to go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Yo, you stupid. Man, I wish y'all could see this, man. You on Facebook Live and Tall say you full of it, man. Pretty much. Oh shoot!
Nah, I won't do that, man.
Stop lying, man. You'll do it.
I won't do that. I swear to God, I won't do
You'll
that.
ask God for forgiveness and you'll do it.
Nah.
Yes, you would.
Well, you tell her come my way.
You don't ask me for nothing.
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
You don't get no pair of shoes or nothing.
Nothing. I'll ask you for not one pair
I'll
of
just
Jordans.
shake your hand and say
That's
thanks,
it.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Send you a text.
I appreciate the come up.
Peace.
That's it. All you gonna say?
That's it. Appreciate the come up.
Send you
With dollar signs?
Send you a dollar emoji. That's it.
Yep.
Speaking of money, man, let's get into it's almost the end of the season, but it's still that season. And yes, that season is tax season. What are some of the things that you guys see during tax season in our community?
I'll let Tall go and take that one.
Yeah, this is him, Uncle Ruckus, all the way. Go ahead.
Well,
The floor is yours.
You know, you see the Chevys on the road, the box Chevys, the dumps. You know, the 72, 73 Chevys on the road right now.
Okay.
You know, they still making payments on them.
Oh man.
You know, they put their whole tax check on it. And you got to pay $300 a month on a 72 car. Yeah, they got a box Chevy, no rims. $5,000 they put down on the car. Making payments on it.
Man, I was in my job years ago, right? And I had got all of them girls mad in there. Because I had said, man, as soon as y'all get y'all check, man, y'all gonna put Furniture Power out of business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they got mad at me. Who go to Furniture Power? Ain't nobody go to Furniture Power. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Stop.
Them dudes still at rental wheels.
Runner wheels.
Yeah, you rent your rims.
Oh wow.
You just buy rims, rent their rims. You know what I'm saying? You go to rent a center.
Or they'll get furniture put in the house.
Bedroom set. Why is bedroom sets always purchased with your tax money? What the hell you do? What you doing with your bedroom set?
I think that's probably the most expensive thing in the house. So they do,
But why? You don't need a new bedroom set every year.
You don't.
The wig shops be on fire.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
definitely that.
You know what I'm saying? All new kinds of wigs is being
Lace
purchased.
fronts, all that.
Everything is being purchased during this time.
Yep.
Foot Locker is out of control
Total out of control.
because the whole family getting the same pair of J's.
They gonna come out with a J's and a pair of Vapor Maxes.
going straight to the fair.
Yep.
So what type of stuff you see with the tax season? And Cheesecake Factory, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Cheesecake Factory is being purchased at lunch.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. This goes on during tax season.
Jeez. You see what TK Factory, you know what time. So what's the responsible thing to do when you get your income
You
tax?
went from making bologna sandwiches you bring every day to now all of a sudden for 3 months straight you going to Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Y'all ain't getting no raise. What's that about? What you saying?
So what's the responsible thing to do with your income taxes?
Good question.
Depending on your situation.
Okay.
Because most of the time, you have outstanding bills you need to take care of. You might have an outstanding light bill, or you might need to double up on your car payment.
Okay.
Or your car is giving you problems, and that's the money you're going to use to fix your car. You just never know what the situation might be. A down payment on your house. It just depends on your situation.
Yeah, we see a lot of cars purchased and then 3 months later it get repoed. Yeah.
That's why I said it just depends on your situation.
What do you suggest, TJ?
Them box Chevys getting repoed.
If you're getting a box Chevy repoed in 2019, you need to just kill yourself.
If you driving a box
If you driving a box Chevy in 2019, if you're not a part of a car show, yeah, man, it's time for you to go, man.
nah.
What do you suggest is a good thing
I
to do?
suggest don't take a large vacation and go on a fancy cruise and you still got credit card debt. I don't understand that.
What you were saying, Chrissy?
Invest it.
That's a good option. That's a good option.
Yeah.
In case your car does break down, you need to fix it once you're
Yeah.
That's a good option. But I agree with all you guys. It definitely depends on your situation. Like you said, it could be outstanding bills. I would like to see some of that money being saved.
Yeah.
Especially if you have kids, a couple of kids.
Yeah.
Start some kind of trust fund or some account, where you don't have to every night, for 3 months, spend all your money to show off and then post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just save some of that money. And you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with a vacation as long as it's not, something. You ain't got to go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to compete with other people.
Right. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. You ain't got to do all that. If you want to take your family, let's say you got a couple of kids, you want to go to Disney World after a long year, do something nice, but make sure you put some of the other money up. And,
Yeah.
but if you have more important responsibilities, you need to take care of that ASAP instead of, running to the mall, going to Rainbow and these places and
Going
spending
to
all your money.
Avenues
and
Stewart.
Yeah.
Ashley Stewart.
you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta go you ain't gotta go to City Trends and spend all your money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Marshall like I do.
You know what I mean? You ain't gotta go to True Lux and all these places to show out and take pictures of the food.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that's not in our community. They doing better because they're investing, they're saving their money. So we should do the same thing.
We don't do that.
Yeah, that's a problem, man.
We so used to not having, so once we do have, we like to show people that we have it now. We made it.
And that's a problem because 3 months later you're gonna be in the red.
Yeah, you being red for real.
And you're gonna get your car repoed. A rent center gonna come get back their stuff.
Yep.
And
you see people go to regular clubs or strip clubs.
Oh, so we forgot about that, fellas.
They don't spend all their money entering the club. They don't have no money to enjoy themselves, really. They can't buy no drinks, can't buy no food. They just sitting there looking around because they don't spend all the money on their outfit and the entry fees.
And the ones that make it in the club, they spend their money on strippers. Fellas, we talking about you too.
Yeah.
Be smart. Stop being stupid and spend all your tax money in strip club to look good.
Yeah.
Stop buying all this gold teeth and fake jewelry.
Yep.
I mean,
You still buying pullouts in 2019?
Something wrong.
yeah, like, but that's.
What is it?
But that's in
What you want to buy pullouts?
That's in the that's in the community. Period.
You gonna buy a gold chain with your tax money?
You know, I went to the flea market today.
To buy a chain?
And when we walk to the flea market,
You got Cuban link.
you got so many. You got so many stores where you can buy pull out golds. Like I see about 6 different ones. Like this is ridiculous.
I mean, that's been forever though.
You know, that's been forever.
That's to stop.
You know, you get a 12 pack for $250. 6 at the top, 6 at the bottom. $250. And the kid is 12 years old with 12 goals. Spend all his Christmas money on pullouts.
This will make this.
You know?
Yeah, we just gotta be smarter, man. Invest the money, save the money, pay out outstanding debts. We gotta be smarter.
Another thing we do as blacks is just
I'm not
like,
black.
Like parents, as we try to go out our way and buy our kids things that we couldn't get when we was younger. You know, try to give our kids a better life, so we struggle and put ourselves in debt to try to provide this lifestyle for our kids.
Right, and to show it off on Instagram.
Yeah, and Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and the rest of those things.
And speaking of showing off stuff, we didn't talk about it because we wasn't here during that time. I still see people buying Gucci for the kids. You know, I've talked about this before as far as for some reason we support companies that don't support us. They don't appreciate our dollar. And we spending more money than anybody.
Yeah.
I never got y'all thoughts on that. I mean, we talked about it before with other companies. You wasn't, TJ wasn't aware of the Tommy Hilfiger back in the day.
No.
You know,
Too young.
Yeah. So what do you guys feel about this whole, we could talk about that briefly too, about the Gucci situation.
Well, you know,
Or just in general, just people.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of Gucci.
Never was.
Because I think that it could be a cheaper way of not really showing off to looking good than to spend $300-400 on a t-shirt.
Right.
You know, $800 on a pair of jeans just to show that they name brand.
Right.
You know, that's just my opinion.
TJ,
I can still put something together for $100.
Right.
Does this dude wear his own stuff? Whoever
Who's
created
this dude?
Whoever created Gucci?
Whoever Gucci is, I don't know.
know.
Most of the time they don't.
Most of the time they don't, right?
Yeah, most of the time they don't. I don't know who he is. I never met him. Don't care to
never.
see him. You know, I don't know who.
I'm not a fan of it. So.
I've never been a fan. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy it. A lot of that stuff I was just not into. But I just don't understand why people tell us they don't want us to wear it, and we still decide to wear it.
Why would you spend $850 on a t-shirt? That's just my thing.
You know why? Because a lot of us are insecure. And I said this before.
I guess that's why we buy materialistic things. To show that we, you know,
The labels,
yeah.
the labels on the clothing make you feel special, make you feel like somebody. You like when somebody notices you because of a label, you know,
Because of
on your
designer
clothes.
fashion.
Right. Without it, you feel worthless. There's a lot of insecure people out there.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, you have to have some kind of dignity, man. Like, love yourself.
Sometimes
Like,
they wear the Gucci and the Fendi and all this and don't have $50 in their pocket.
right. And
You know, they asking you to take them out to eat, but they ain't got no money in their pocket.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't get that, but I can't afford Gucci. And again, if I could, I won't wear it because it all looks tacky and it looks sweet anyway.
Yeah.
All the designers, most of the people, they sweet anyway. I'm not into that kind of stuff anyway.
And then they you know, slim fit.
Yeah, like, you know, that ain't my style. So
Nah.
pass me a Walmart graphic tee any day with Gucci and all the other clowns.
What about the red bottoms?
I'm good,
Christian
man.
Dior's.
Only red bottoms I like is the J's, number one, the breads. That's the real red bottoms. You a man, you shouldn't wear no red bottoms anyway. You a clown.
So they red bottoms.
Get them breads, man.
Dudes are red bottoms.
Yeah, come on, man. Get out here with that, man. Goofy, weird guys. Get away from me, man. Wearing red bottoms.
TJ,
man.
what you got? You want TRL? MTV?
Well, it was something else that we wanted to get into. I forgot. What was it? I don't know. You might have said it. What did you say earlier?
Oh, the Me Too movement.
Yeah, what about it? Oh, he's gonna get in trouble with this.
Yeah.
Before you start on that,
Okay.
you
still look-
the CEO of Gucci is Marco Bizzarro.
Never heard of him.
Bizzarro, you never heard of him.
Don't care of him.
I think he's a billionaire.
Okay.
And he don't wear his stuff.
No surprise there.
You see what I'm saying? So the very thing that we support, we buying, this dude's making money.
Most of them designers don't wear their own
He's
stuff.
sitting back looking at people who just fight over this stuff, kill each other over this stuff. That this dude's making $1 billion over it. But the rappers and stuff promote it
For free.
because that's how they look good. So why you wear something, you promote something that you own no stock in it? This is why I don't understand.
I got a question too. What I notice when we do make our own stuff, like for example, FUBU, Sean John, all these urban clothing lines that came out, you know what we do?
What?
We OD on it, and then it's out of style.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think one of the things is that we see it, but we don't see it as much because it would be in the stores, but it won't be like let's say like Sean John. Sean John.
I used to love Sean John.
He still got his stuff in the store. Like Macy's,
he got his own section.
In the store.
Right.
He got his own section.
Right.
You know, food maybe had that, but other black clothing lines don't have their own section because you know what? Because the rich is not going to let you get that in there like that. They're not going to give you that. They won't knock you down. They're not going to let you get. That's why you got to have your own stores. You understand what I'm saying? To put your stuff in. So why would they? I'm put like this. The only way they can put your stuff in, some other clothing line that's in that store got to be knocked out. Period.
But you know they had. I mean, I somewhat agree with that. Carl Kanan was successful. I mean, he didn't have his own spot in Macy's. FUBU was successful. They didn't have their own cross colors. Like they didn't have their own. I think Sean John may be the first African American clothing line that's in Macy's. Yeah, they didn't have their own spot, but Rockaway was successful. But it seemed like Niche, Mecca, Academics, all these, urban-owned clothing lines, we rock them, we burn them out, and they played out.
Yeah.
But Polo been around for 40-something years, maybe longer.
Yeah. Well, I think also with the FUBU, somebody brought the company FUBU, and that's when it went down.
Well, I mean, every company gets copyright. They did. I mean, they get copied. Sean John got copied. Carl Kanan.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Kenny Chrissy, whatever they call the company with the
sold
metal.
the company.
Huh?
The dude from FUBU sold the company.
Yeah, because after a while, it was like
it's going down.
It was going down. So it's like, let me sell it to her. Yeah, let me sell it to her overseas. Yeah. Get my money back. Jay did the same thing with Rockaway.
Let me tell you how blind we is. They did a study.
I can't see
in New York. That they took a famous shoe line and put Payless shoes in there. You see that in the store?
Yeah.
And these people came inside the store in New York and buy these shoes for $400, $500.
Right.
But at Payless it was $32.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it was like these shoes is spectacular and everything. But the lady said, these from Payless, right?
Yeah.
You see the mindset, how we train, how we,
Yeah.
Come on, man. It don't make no sense, man.
Yeah, I agree. I just wish in our community, man, I wish that we decided to do more ownership and make our own and stick with it. Yeah. Instead of, saying, hey, okay, it sucks, it's played out, I ain't wearing it no more, and then go right back to people that don't want you to wear their stuff.
Yeah.
We made Timberland famous.
Yep.
Timberland didn't want us to wear their stuff.
You made Polo famous.
Polo. I'm surprised I'm surprised Dickie ain't come out and say we want you to wear your stuff because Dickies is originally clothes to work in.
Yeah.
We took it, rocked it.
Yep.
I'm surprised they never came out and said anything, but they smart. They were like, nah, we want that black dollar.
Yeah, we're quickly throwing a 2-piece short Dickie outfit.
What color you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wish we would just make our own, stick with it, and support it. You know what I mean? So we could be successful, like Polo and these other companies.
Then it's a competition thing because people don't want to be wearing the same brand, or they don't want to, they want to look different, or they want to show that I got more money than you.
I can't tell. I think everybody wants to look the same.
They want to look the same, but okay, how I got these Nike sweatpants on, but what's the name of the Finish Line, or they be having like the downgrade version of it. But it's look the same, but just a different name.
Right.
Yeah. But
the quality may be different.
The quality may be different, but at the same time, like, okay, well, I got this on, so I got Nike on, so I'm better than you. Yeah. And you got a little downgrade. I got Jordan shorts on. You got the little starters on.
Yeah.
You go to the court.
But again, I mean, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But again, it's how you feel inside. I've said before, I said it again. Man make the clothes. Clothes don't make the man.
Yep.
So if you're secure about yourself, it don't matter what you or anybody else have on. It ain't nothing like being you. It's only one you. You can only be you. So if you're happy and content with yourself, it don't matter what the next man got on. And it shouldn't be a competition. That man you just pulled up on the computer, the punk from Gucci, he not compete. He don't care about Fendi.
Nah, he's not competing.
He's not competing with anybody else.
Why do you have to compete? Because know why he don't have to compete? It's because he don't talk to people like us, the middle class or low class. He don't have to deal with us like that. What is we to him?
Yep, them people are throwing some New Balance shoes quick.
Yeah, who is we to him?
Man, not even New Balance. They'll throw what's some shoes that you see them people in Sawgrass wearing? Crocs.
Yeah.
So put them on. Hey, let me tell you, if you see anybody with Crocs in their fanny pack, they got money. They filthy.
Yeah.
Just know it.
They got to worry about that.
They know it. They dragging a suitcase behind. They got money.
Yep.
And they dress, and then you can tell they got money because they mismatch. They don't dress like they don't try to coordinate.
Yeah. What are they gonna say to you? You don't speak their language.
Right.
What are you gonna say with them?
You better get out there waiting for they hit you with the suitcase.
You don't speak their language.
And then they pushing a 15-year-old in them little carts. You too big to be in that cart, boy.
That's true.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we'll see what the future holds with that. What else you guys want to get into, man?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, get into your Me Too movement. What you want to talk about? They try to walk away from that.
Talk about the Me Too movement. You know,
oh boy,
I kind of feel like it's towards the African American men. How we kind of like put them down with the Me Too movement. You know, the Chris Brown, the beating on Rihanna, the domestic violence with that, the Bill Cosby situation, the R. Kelly situation.
So how you feel about that?
You know, I just think it's just something that somebody felt like we had to come together as a group, and whenever something happened in our community or one of us, we have somebody to go against us also, other than the police. Mm-hmm. So now, what I mean about that is that, okay, let the police do their job. Now, we're going to put the Me Too movement in place. So now we got another group that's against us. I kind of think that's what R. Kelly dealing with, personally right now, is that the Me Too movement stepped in place, so they felt like they had to do something. Everywhere he had a concert, the Me Too movement was there. Oh yeah, we banning his concert. He not making no money. He not going to do anything. He not going to promote his music. Let's contact Sony's label and why they got this child molester making music. They're in the business of making money. They can care less about if he go to jail or not, as long as his music's still selling.
Well, I mean, if he goes to jail, they ain't gonna make no money.
Well, the older music, the older music gonna still make money off of it.
Yeah, if they own it,
of course, somebody own it.
Yeah.
No matter what, the record label making money off of it. No matter how you.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is, at one point, I don't know now, they might have put it back on it. They start streaming his music. Yeah. So if they start streaming, the record label ain't making no money.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody buying that old catalog. So he's not gonna make any money. My issue with the Me Too movement is just consistency and equality. Yeah. Their main thing is equality, but they can be very hypocritical. If you're gonna go after one, go after all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't hear anything else about Harvey Weinstein anymore.
Nope.
I don't hear anything about Matt Leinart anymore.
Nope.
No one's talking about what's homie? Playboy Mansion homie who passed away.
Oh yeah.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
They ain't saying. I mean, he's dead now.
Yeah.
But no one said anything about him. Jerry Lee Lewis, and no one said anything about him. Like
Elvis Presley.
No one said anything about him. Woody Allen. No one said anything about him. Like, if you're gonna be, you just gotta be consistent. You can't be all the way in. Like, they choose to pick what they feel is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like they dip and dive in it, and it does look like they targeting black men more than anybody else.
Yep.
Only thing I can say that's good about them, which is very little bit percentage of being good, is just bringing more awareness. That's the only thing I say that's good. But what it's doing is bringing out any and everybody to come out, and those people ain't truthful.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
I think as Americans, we in a situation where we just do everything just to make money. We'll kill your character and shame your name just to make a buck. That's what we do. Yeah,
and the fault of Chris Brown, I don't think the Me Too movement did it. That happened 10 years ago. That Me Too movement wasn't around. I think what Chris Brown was just the fact that he beat up a girl, and it happened to be Rihanna, and then the pictures came out. If the pictures never came out, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
But how many other people got into altercations with their girl in the not progress on TV?
Was it pictures?
Of course.
Give me an example.
Okay, we can talk about let's talk about what his name Kid Rock and Pamela Lee. They had domestic violence altercation.
How long ago was this?
That was a while back.
That's my
but
point.
It was no longer than 10 years.
But was there any pictures?
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
Was social media as strong as it is now?
Social media wasn't.
That's the thing. And then there was no Me Too movement.
Yeah.
If he did that right now, they'll get him too.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how strong they would get him because he ain't black.
Yeah.
But they'll get him. But it just seemed to me, they slide under the rug. And us is to the forefront.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem getting people that's guilty. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody.
Yeah.
That's my own issue. How you feel about that, TJ, the Me Too movement? Are you a part of the Me Too movement?
Yeah.
How you feel about it,
I
man?
don't deal with foolishness. But like I said, I agree with you. Because if they, you gotta get everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just slide by.
Everybody in what?
Everybody with this Me Too movement, or somebody who's doing something against women, or just what have you. Just in general, everybody can't slide by.
So you let some people slide by, some people don't.
Nah, you can't slide by like that.
You don't let nobody slide by.
If they doing wrong, especially what R. Kelly did, he gotta put
What
it
did
in
R.
jail.
Kelly do?
What did he do?
Man, we ain't going through this again.
You know what he did.
You know what he did. Stop.
You know what he did.
You saw the video.
You see the video?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They went to Benny Hunters and he came from Benny Hunters and he set the tape up. That's what happened.
Yeah, but
That's not funny, but yeah.
if you're gonna talk about R. Kelly, talk about Elvis.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to be
Elvis
consistent.
too. I
You
mean,
talk about
whatever he
everybody.
did.
Elvis was 25 and married a 14-year-old.
Yeah, he sure did.
And that was looked at that time as a
But
good thing.
in the
And
overall,
he's praised as whatever he is.
king.
The king,
overall,
right?
like
So
I
be
said,
consistent.
it was back in the
Yeah.
day that it happened.
But it happened.
You know?
But it happened.
But it happened.
It ain't
back in the
nothing,
day.
like I said, like back then it was cool to do that, but morally it's wrong.
A movie about it.
Right. You don't see no
Nah,
documentary about it.
They're not going to defame him like that. It
But
just,
they need to.
Yeah, they need to, but like I said, come on, man. You got.
They're gonna say they don't have no money to make a document.
They have to, but one thing you gotta understand is this right there. You gotta understand who pulled the strings.
Who pulled the strings?
I don't know who pulled the strings.
Nah, yeah, you know who pulled the strings.
Who pulled? You know,
Ain't none of
it's all
us.
about who pulled the strings.
Ain't
It's
none of
all
us.
about who pulled the strings.
It's called gatekeepers. Them gatekeepers up
It's
there.
about who
The gatekeepers
control
pull the
it.
strings.
They pull whoever control the airways,
you
whoever
know.
control the radio, whoever
It
control
ain't
the
us.
TV, television,
It ain't us.
whoever control all that, whoever control that stuff.
Viacom and iHeart, we don't own any of that.
Yeah, so whoever control it, they put out what they want to put out to shame who they want to shame. Period. Right? That's it. But if they not, you have the control over that. Let somebody come out and be like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put him on blast. We can make money off that.
And I got a thing with young brother. I like this guy, Devon Franklin. You know him? I know you know him. He is the husband of Megan Good.
Okay, yeah, that guy. Okay,
Good guy.
Yeah.
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
I believe he might be a pastor.
You don't know if you're a pastor?
No, I'm saying I think he is a pastor.
Okay.
I think he's a pastor. You heard of Devon Franklin before?
Yes, that's her husband.
Good guy, movie director, Christian brother,
Mm-hmm.
and he just got a new book out, right?
Okay.
I think it's called The Truth About Men.
Yeah.
I got an issue with that. And I got an issue with a lot of this stuff. Even though I heard this book is good by another man, but when I go on his comments, it's nothing but women commenting, obviously.
So what was the comment saying?
My husband need to read this book. All men need to read it because men ain't no good. My thing is with this, it just sounds like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm not. I feel like he's getting his Tyler Perry on.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that,
Could be that.
he's marketing a book about men
Okay.
to women.
Steve Harvey did it.
He
Yeah.
did it too.
Yeah,
He's
so
a
that's
sucker
what
too.
and
Yeah.
That's
He's a clown too. He's a coon, by the way. But my whole thing is, can we name any books that a woman wrote about the founders they do?
Nope.
Okay.
It's because we don't do it.
That's funny. My thing is, I ain't gonna knock your hustle, man. Get your hustle. But my thing is, we holler equality again. We have to be even on both
But
ends.
you know that's not to
be.
cut you off. That's an easy way to make money.
Exactly.
It is. To dog the hell of a man.
Yeah.
He got that in there about men
Especially
being
a
dogs.
black man.
Right. Like
I'm going to connect
what?
I'm going to connect
Connect
with the
for?
women.
Connect for?
I'm telling you what they do.
What color you pick, the blue one or the yellow one?
This happened in
Yellow one.
churches too. This happened in churches too. I'm going to connect with the women, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to get the women on my side. You know why?
Why?
Because now it's so many men is locked up that now it's so many vulnerable women out there who making all the money. Say the only way they can stay relevant and be known is cater to the women and speak to their needs, because like the Bible said, they're the weakest link and women are emotional.
Right.
So how do I get the dollar and make women feel good at the same time? I'm gonna write a book about it. I'm gonna talk to the issues that they have, make them feel good, and sell a lot of books so I'll be noticed. Number 2,
Amen.
T.D. Jakes do that. The same pastor, what's the big pastor, was on the Breakfast Club with his wife. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, John Gray?
I guess that dude name. Him the same thing. He talk about relationships, but mostly catered to women, not men.
Yeah.
You see?
Because if you think about it, when it comes to entertainment, who entertains that? Who goes and supports that?
I'm trying to tell you.
Right. So
women is the new the new hustle when it comes to these pastors. These writing these books.
I ain't new. It's been going on.
It's been going a long time, but I'm trying to tell you this is what's going on.
Yeah, I had just got sent a video from T.D. Jakes, and I like T.D. Jakes, but the whole thing was catered to women. I can't sit there and watch that. Like you have to talk to both ends. It ain't one sided. Yeah. Men make mistakes, women make mistakes, children make mistakes. Like I need you to go all the way around the board. And this book look like another quick hustle. Ain't nothing. Now look in the comments. Ain't nothing in there but chicks just men are dogs. They need to read it front through back.
Yeah,
like, but we need. If I had the funding, if I had the money, I'm writing a book, and it ain't gonna be. It wouldn't be no Steve Harvey book where we just snitching on ourselves. No, it ain't gonna be no book where we just basking to get women's attention. It's gonna be look.
Have you read that book?
Which one?
Any of them?
I haven't.
I read the Steve Harvey book.
What do you think about it?
I like it.
Of course you would.
But
why do you like it?
It doesn't dog you out. It just gives you the perception of a man. It doesn't dog men out. It doesn't say this, this, and this. It gives you an idea of how they think versus how we think.
Does it help us in any way?
No.
By reading it.
How would it help us?
That doesn't help us.
Yeah, I don't think it helps us. I think it just gives, like you said, he basically telling women, look, this is what we think with this situation.
No,
so now when they read that book,
he giving y'all the playbook.
Basically. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I meet a man,
but maybe if you read it, you would see how you guys respond to things differently.
He put that New England scheme on us.
Yeah, he did. He did. He put the cheat codes and everything. He put the code, the contra on there. He did everything. Like, I don't think that helped us. I think
it's made to help relationships.
Help you guys try to figure us out, because a man saying, hey, when you meet a man, have him do the 60-day rule and all that. Like, it's just it make things more difficult. Yeah. Because now a man is trying to give you these rules.
Yep. He can't wait there 60 days.
Right. It has to be a book. Like I said, if I had the money,
that 60 days is just so you get to know the person instead of their only one goal in mind.
Yeah.
What's wrong with getting to know somebody before you?
It's nothing wrong with getting to know somebody, but why put a number behind it?
Because it's not made to be a specific number. It's made to tell you get to know somebody before you do something.
But didn't it say 60 days or 30 days? It said like 60 days. Yeah. So you put the number there. So a woman reads that, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna try it.
Maybe some women would
a lot
follow that to the T, but some women would take that and just think, oh yeah, I do need to get to know somebody before I go.
No, that's cool. It's cool to get to know somebody. I just don't like when you put numbers behind it, or you try to give people ideas. If you want to read a book, read the Bible.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? TJ?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
I know what y'all say.
Like
Like I said, this is how, like you said, Real, this is what they've been doing, and this is what they can continually.
Like I said, if I had the money, I'm making a book.
Period.
Talking about all the things we do. Talking about what men do, what women do, and I'll try to have a solution on how we fix it.
Yeah.
It ain't just bashing one gender. Like, this dude was like, I was a dog, and this, and men are dogs. What's wrong with you, man?
And that's kind of why black people kind of stirred away from him.
Yeah, man.
They have?
Yeah.
Of course they gonna look.
You talking about Steve Harvey? Talking about Franklin? Oh, I mean that's part of it, but now he's cooning out there.
Yeah, but at the same time, but look at the audience.
He doing that track.
I mean, something. You ever see Steve Harvey? I don't got nothing.
Tyler Perry on.
Look, I don't got nothing against Steve Harvey. I don't got nothing against none of these guys. But I'll call it like I see it.
Cool.
Let's keep it real. Now, look at the audience.
Yeah.
When you look at Steve Harvey, look at the audience.
It's full of women.
Look at T.D. Jakes, them church.
It's full of women.
Look at Joel Osteen, them church.
Yeah.
Look at these churches. I go to church down the street. Look at it. It's more women than men. So how I want to keep my church running? How I want to keep my books going? How I want to keep living the lifestyle I'm living? I gotta cater to what's in front of me.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my status going because I ain't trying to be poor. I ain't trying to be poor like that.
And if I actually give good advice and tell the truth, it's not going to sell.
It's not. The truth is not going to sell. There were some pastors others who they don't make it up to that status. You know why? Because they tell the truth. Why I need to write something about a woman for? I need to write something for a man to help a man. Period. I'm not gonna write nothing about a woman to help a woman because I'm not a woman. How do I know what a woman thinks? How do I know? Because on the only way that you will know about a woman if you going through life experience with a woman.
Right, but so that's what I was about to say. Even though you're a man, you still can write about a woman.
You can write, but you're not a woman.
No, but you don't have to be a woman to
write what?
To write your experience with women.
Yeah, but what if you just have this negative experience? You can keep writing negative experiences.
You got it.
And this is what these guys is writing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but that's when you write things that you have to write things that make sense. You have to write things that there's solutions to. If you keep bashing people, whether you're bashing a man or woman, it doesn't make sense. Like if you say a man does this, give solutions to it, but also call out what a woman does. If it's just one-sided, you're not learning anything.
No, you're not learning nothing, but everybody have certain situations they're going through. Some of these situations is blatant.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, but you still choose to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to write a book about it if you've been just filthy.
Right.
Why write about it? You know what you're doing wrong, but these guys write this stuff because they being nasty, filthy. They doing all this type of stuff, so they write about it. These women read about it, and they feel good about themselves. And say the man ain't no good. So now they hopping on their feelings. So, dang, he knew what's name come out with a new book. Let me see what he wrote this time.
Right.
I heard somebody say, it's sad. Like Mary J. Blige got divorced, or the next album going to be hot because she got a divorce.
Yeah.
You
put out. I hate to say it. You put out your best music when you're hurt.
You hurt, but
I mean, you shouldn't wish sadness or divorce or anything on a person, but you put out your best work. Even as a painter, as an artist, a lot of those painters are depressed and sad, and they put out their best work. So Marvin Gaye, it's a lot of artists who put out great projects because they were hurt. Because it's therapy to them, and their way to get through it is music or writing or painting.
So you put it. So
I don't agree with
negative. Does that make the music negative?
No.
It doesn't make it negative because they just putting out their pain.
No.
And how they feel on the music doesn't make it negative.
I won't say they put out negative because the thing about it is if you put that out, it's a million other people who've probably been through the same thing. And that helps people. Like for example, Joe Budden, his music was always dark because he was, depressed and suicidal. A lot of people come up to him and say, man, you saved my life because of the music you put out. So it's therapeutic for the artist. And the people listening, it can help. Now, do I feel like your whole career you should just put out dark music? No. But if you're going through something, express yourself, but also come out with a solution. Mm-hmm. Everything doesn't have to be a man, dirty, stupid, dumb, he's a dog. Give reasons to fix that. Let a woman come out with a book and talk about her founders. That'll never happen. Yep. You're better off finding a unicorn. Because, hate to tell you people, women do foul stuff probably just worse than the man. But we all need help. Men need help. You know what I'm saying? Kids need to be raised. Women need help. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need help. You know, that's just what it is.
The problem is that the women is training men. Period. But that's what they doing, training men.
And we'll leave it off on that. We'll talk about that next time. But before we sign off again, YouTube, go ahead and sign on the Railcast. When you sign on, you get that notification that a new episode is there. Also on Anchor, the Anchor app. You do not need to have an account to listen to this podcast. You just go on Anchor and search the Railcast, and it'll come up. Spotify, Google Playlists, it's even on iTunes for all the iPhone users. You can also catch it on there. Overcast, Castbox as well. You guys want to say anything before we close out?
Great podcast, guys. This made me, I enjoyed it.
No doubt. We've been going for a minute, so
I'm going to see Captain Marvel right now. I hope y'all go see it.
Boy.
Huh?
I'm gonna go check out that Captain Marvel, man, as well. So, and
I gotta catch it on Tuesday at the AMC to $5.
You already know. No saying. I might do the same thing.
AMC $5.
Yep. It's movies is $5 in certain theaters.
Oh, okay.
We'll check it out though. Real life TJ Tall signing out.
We out.